Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Klebo, and we are back in Pokemon Scarlet for episode 12. So thank you for returning if you have returned back to the series, or if you're new, there will be a link down below for a playlist, so just go ahead and click on that. And you'll be able to watch the first 11 episodes of this series, so you can figure out exactly how bad I am at this game. And yeah, and then you can join us for the rest of the episodes as you go along. So I do hope you enjoy the ride with me. So in the last episode we went further exploring. We continued to explore a bit of the island, at least the first area that we started in. We also found something called a Gimmighoul, so these little coin guys that we can find around randomly, and if you find them they give you a coin. Sometimes they give you more than one coin, so always good to try and find as many of those as you can, because you actually need 999 coins to be able to evolve that exact Pokemon. So when we do catch one, which actually we will be catching one in today's episode, so when we do catch one, that is the Pokemon we're going to evolve eventually once we have 999 coins. So yeah, going to take a while, I'm sure. But again, I do hope you enjoy us, or join me for this journey as we go through this, and if you do, I do hope you enjoy it. And of course, if you do enjoy it, please don't forget to like the video and share the video with your friends. And also, if you haven't already, please do subscribe, as I now have 19 subscribers. So absolutely, to every single one of you who have already subscribed, thank you so much. It's been absolutely amazing, and thank you again for wanting to watch my content. So I do hope you are enjoying it. And yeah, I hope to then get a few more guys. So if you are new here, please do hit that subscribe button. Come and join the community. Come and say hi down in the comments below. And yeah, just tell me how your day's doing. That'd be great. But without further ado, we'll get into this. So as you can see, I've been now finding quite a few more Gimmighouls. So these ones are actually giving me a lot more coins than the first lot in the last episode. So I think that's a good 14 coins I think we just got from 3 of them. So not bad there really. And then we found a Drowsy at the back. So it's like, right, straight away, let's go get that Drowsy, and we can then evolve that into a Hypno at some point, which we will do at some point. I'm sure there will be many episodes to come that we're just going to be evolving Pokemon, training Pokemon, catching Pokemon, exploring, all of that. Well, I can already guarantee there's going to be many of those episodes. Probably a lot of episodes where there's not going to be a lot going on, like in terms of storyline or anything like that. It's just more going to be exploring. So if you like that kind of episodes, or you like exploring like I do, then you're going to hopefully enjoy these as well. Or you're just going to get really, really frustrated at how bad I am and my navigation and my sudden urges to just suddenly change my direction. But I suppose it's the spur of the moment when you're playing the game. You just kind of do what you think is the right thing to do, and it encourages you to do what you think is the right thing to do for yourself. So that's pretty much what I do. I just decide to just do what I want to do. But yeah, I do question my own choices sometimes when I'm rewatching these videos, because a lot of the time I played this quite a while ago. Well, this is day 1 still. I think I got all the way here on the first day of playing the game, I'm sure, or at least the first couple of days of playing the game. So yeah, it wasn't very long before I got here. And at this point, we actually got our Fuyo Coco to evolve. So no longer are we going to have the Fuyo. We're no longer going to have him anymore. Or her, should I say. But Fuyo turned into a Crocodile. So Crocodile doesn't really have the same kind of ring to Fuyo, so we'll probably still call it Fuyo just for the sake of it. But yeah, unfortunately, it's no longer called Fuyo. How sad. But also amazing that we've now got Crocodile. So that is amazing. Or Crocodile. Or Crocodile. I don't know. However you want to pronounce it yourself. I'm sure there are many different ways that people pronounce them, and all of them are probably wrong. But hey, we interpret things differently, so that's fine. It's absolutely fine. But I'm rambling on, so back to what we're doing over here. Well, to be fair, there's not really a lot going on at the moment. I'm just collecting items, so I've just picked up a HP up there, and there's another TM around here that I find, and then another Gimmighoul, so it gives me another 5 coins, so amazing. I think that's what, 19 coins around this area, maybe 20 coins around this area, so amazing. We've done done quite well there. You see that drainer, and I think we just completely bypassed them. Or at least switch to my Crocolore. And then go battle the drainer. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. But, you know, I want to test out the new Crocolore and see how different they look. So they do look relatively different. Until you get, well, the final evolution. Now she's a chonker, I must say. But I like her. She's cool. She's a bit slower, but I don't mind that. She is rather brutal, and I appreciate that many times over. But yeah, we're using our lovely Crocolore, using Incinerate, which is actually a pretty decent move. Knocks out that squabbility, or whatever it's called. And we defeated Axel. So we defeated Axel Rose. Apparently Axel Rose is now a kid in the middle of Paldea. So, hi Axel. Bye Axel, or even Axel from Kingdom Hearts, if you are a Kingdom Hearts fan. Then yes, Axel from Kingdom Hearts as well. So, how could I even forget that? Because I absolutely love Kingdom Hearts myself. So, if you'd like to see Kingdom Hearts on my channel, then please leave a comment down below. And maybe I'll get around to recording some for you. As I have all the games, and I've played all the games, and I've completed all the games. It would be actually maybe fun to go back and play them again. So if you'd like to see it, let me know. But also, if you're joining the quiz for music, so if you have just somehow joined the video at this point, I don't know how you would just join the video at this point, and you would kind of expect you to have watched it from the get-go. But if somehow you've got to this point and you've not watched the rest of it, or heard me ramble about this many times already, but unfortunately the audio track for this game, for some reason my game capture did not capture the audio. No idea why. So originally it captured audio, it was working absolutely fine. Then we started having a few glitches, so I kind of rage quit and got rid of the volume entirely. However, I then checked all the other videos to see if it was just that video that had the problem, or just that recording had that problem. And no, it turned out it was all subsequent ones that entire day. So, there's the best part of 3, maybe 4 hours, maybe longer. Probably a lot longer than that, actually, thinking on it. If I've got at least all 7 episodes this week, and they're, what, half an hour each? So, that's 350 minutes. Is that 350 minutes? I'm sure it is. 30 times? No, it's 210 minutes. What am I on about? So that's, what, 3 hours? To do 7 episodes. So that's at least 3 hours, and then I'm sure there's another 2 or 3 episodes on top of that. So, if not a few more than that as well. So it might even be 2 weeks worth of this, but I've got plenty of other Pokemon music. So if you are joining along, I have said, please do leave a comment down below and let me know if you can guess the music. You don't have to guess the actual song, you can just guess the game of where it's come from. And yeah, let me know down below if you get them right. And every subsequent episode will then have the answers in the description. So check the description and you can always cross match it and see if you got it right. And if you did get it right, let me know down below. And then I'll send you some praise. And if I can send you a medal, I'll send you a medal. But I don't really have medals, so I can't do that. And I don't really have the money to send you medals, so maybe someday. Who knows? But we're fighting this Fletching. And I'm kind of just rambling on. I think that's kind of just the point of this right now. It's just to ramble a little bit and just talk and let you listen to the sound of my voice. Apparently my voice sounds like it would be really good for ASMR. I don't know if it would be or not, but if you think that I'd actually be quite good at ASMR and would like to maybe hear an episode that's all ASMR, so just all whispers and talking very softly and smoothly and all of that jazz, then if you'd like to hear that, then do let me know down below. And I don't know what this accent has become, but oh well, maybe we'll stick with it for a little while, or we won't, because I can't keep accents. I can do some accents, but I can't seem to keep them going. It's very strange, and usually when I get very riled up, I just turn Indian, but it's very stereotypical Indian, and it's, yeah, not great. So, and again, I'm not even going to even do it right now, because putting myself on the spot, I'm not going to do it. It's just going to sound rubbish, and yeah. So, but we're going to head back up on top of the lighthouse. I thought might be a good way for me to be able to get to another location that I might have missed, which looks like I did. So I end up landing on this little bit here. I'm back down over here. Now I think at this point I will, around this area, we'll find an actual Gimmighoul wild that we can then go and catch. And when we do catch it, we will... So, with the other ones you can't catch them, they just disappear but give you a coin. Whereas the ones that are sat in their chest, so they're actually in a little chest, they're the ones that are wild and you can actually catch them. So we will actually see one of those very shortly. But I'm just sort of scouring every little kind of bit of this island, and I want to just find every item. And I know I'm probably not going to find every item, and I'm sure maybe a lot of items respawn when you close the game and restart them, potentially. That might be the case. And there it is, over there, right there. I was like, oh, what's this? There's a little chest. So I clicked on it, and it turned out to be a Gimmighoul. So I was like, oh, I need to catch that for sure. So I instantly go and switch over to Rolts, because I want to get my Hypnosis on the go. And then I can go and catch this Gimmighoul. Because at least then that's one out of the way, you know. Granted, I've got to still collect 999 coins, and it's still going to be bloody forever until I get it. And excuse my French, and I do apologise for the bloody, but... You know, this game is... Yeah, there's so much involved in it that having something like this early on, I thought, yeah, not bad, not bad. I think I've done quite well to be able to find that so quickly. Even though I'm still nowhere near evolving it yet. But we will get around to it. And when we do, there will be a film for it, but there'll be footage of it. Hopefully the actual music in the game's going to work, so you're going to be able to hear the actual music when it evolves. Because it has its own music for when it evolves, which is awesome. Now I know I could probably edit it in, try and edit the footage to make the music work with it, but to be honest, I'm not that good at editing. Like, I'm sure you know, just watching these videos, I'm not that good at editing. And yeah, I'm lazy, I suppose, more than anything, but yeah, I'm just not good at editing. And the thing is, I am learning at the same time, because I've never really edited videos before. This is the first time I've really actually properly edited videos, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job, so. And at least 19 people who have subscribed believe so too. So if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. So, again, we're just looking at the map. I absolutely still, even now, can't remember the controls all the time. I seem to keep... I don't know why, but... Well, actually, I already know why. I mean, I play Xbox and I play PlayStation, so because I play those, everything's sort of... well, mainly Xbox, because they have X and Y and A and B, just like the Switch does, but they have them the other way around. So, where B is A, and vice versa. And I'm sure if you're an Xbox fan, you already know this, but I'm so used to playing that way that when I play the Switch, I forget that it's the other way around. So I'm pressing buttons and I'm like, no, I don't want to press that one, I want to press this one. Oh, I don't want to press that one, I want to press this one. And yeah, I do that a lot. But I suppose maybe it's entertaining or maybe it's frustrating. I really don't know. I mean, if it does frustrate you, I can only apologise that I'm such a moron. Or what I like to basically use, and I'm sure it might become my catchphrase, but donut. I seem to use donut a lot, so maybe that becomes the catchphrase? I don't know. You can tell me below if that's the catchphrase you think I should use, because I don't know how many other words I use the same, but... I'm going off on a tangent. I think we'll bring it back in. Let's rein it back in. Caleb, come on. Klebo. Caleb, what are you on about? Oh, dear. But yes, we'll rein it back in, Klebo. Rein it back in. So, just having a lovely little explore of the map. So, there's, yeah, nice little icy area. And there's a desert area. Now that, I believe that's the desert area that I was talking about. But if you go into there, it might not be that area. It might be, there's another desert. But there is a desert area that you can go into. There's a Titan in there. In fact, it might be that exact area. But I may be wrong. As I say, I'm not 100% sure. It might be that area. It might be that it's further up. It might be further down. But in fact, there we go. Yeah, there it's here. So this area where this Path of Legends one is there. That area is where you can find a lot of Stardust. So definitely worth running around that desert for a while and pick up as many items as you can. You may find a lot of Stardust there, which you can sell Stardust for some money. So always good to do, and a good way to make a load of money too. I think I've decided on the location I want to go, and of course I'm an idiot and didn't realise I should actually go the other way and back through Mesa Goza. And I think eventually I do figure that out. And of course we run into a Lechonk on the way. And yeah, at this point I'm like, I think I need to go somewhere else and find other Pokemon and other stuff. Or at least around this time I think I start to think about. And yeah, go past this Terra battle for place again, and just leave it, as I do with all of them it seems, for quite some time. And then eventually we come round and then we just sit there and do Terra raids for a fair bit. So, but we do find this trainer up here. I can't remember if we've beaten him before. No, not fought him before, so we take a nice little battle against him. Nice little martial artist. He's a black belt, which that must have taken a long time, so Alejandro the black belt. That must have been many years of training and dedication. Don't know if I have that kind of dedication. At least for martial arts. I know some people are, and honestly, fair play to you. All good in the hood here, isn't it? So, don't know where that came from. But Alejandro's just had his first Pokemon beaten, and now Lechonk is his second Pokemon. So, yeah, Croclaw can stay. We can annihilate this Lechonk with our Croclaws. Now, while I'm recording this, England have just got a 1-3-0 in the World Cup, so if you have been watching the World Cup and keeping up to date with it, yeah, that's a decent result. I mean, I'm sure we should have been scoring a lot more than that. In fact, we should have been dominating this group, I think, personally. And yeah, we absolutely sucked against the USA. We were not great against Iran. Looks like we weren't even that great against Wales today. At least I watched parts of the first half before I started recording this. And yeah, I don't think England do very well personally. But who are my predictions to actually win the World Cup? I don't really know, because a lot of the ones I would expect have had shock, defeats by just the randomness of teams, like Saudi Arabia beating Argentina. Like, it was mind-boggling that happened, and even Belgium losing the other day was absolutely crazy. Like, you would never think it, considering Belgium is supposed to be the second best country in football, at least by the rankings and what they've got. They've got them as the second best in the world, and yet they got beaten, like, easily as well. Like, they were comfortably beaten against Morocco. What a game that was, though. I mean, honestly, I really enjoyed that game. So yeah, if you have been, let's say, keeping up with the F1, keeping up with the World Cup, then yes, I have been trying to keep up with it as well. And on our screen at the moment, we've just evolved our Sprigatito into a Florigato. Now, it just becomes a bigger cat. And then it becomes an even bigger cat when it gets to the third evolution. So, that's awesome. That's now 2 of our starters have now become their second evolution, which is great. So all starters always have 3 evolutions for every single iteration of games that we've had. We've always been 3 evolutions, at least as far as I can remember. Unless it's Let's Go Eevee, and then Eevee has like too many iterations of evolutions, depending on which stone you give to them. And I suppose time of day, and happiness levels, and yeah, there's all of those things. But another look at the map, start to see there's a lot of mass outbreaks going on, and you can see a lot of question marks. So those question marks are Pokemon I've not found before, so I'm not quite sure what they are, but there'll be a mega raid or whatever it's called. What is it called again? Mass encounter. Yeah, it's one of those things anyway. And yeah, hitting another Scatterbug as well. As my brain is scatterbrained as much as this Scatterbug has just been scatterbrained by me. No pun intended, I'm sure. In fact, maybe it was intended. You know what, I'm just going to shush. Just going to let you listen to the music for a little bit, because it's very beautiful. And hopefully I'm not going to hit any Scatterbugs along the way. Gotta be careful of those fletchlings. Now, I'm still trying to find my way around to whatever destination I'm trying to aim for. I think I was wanting to go for my first gym, and I thought I'd go for the grass one because Croclaw evolved and fire is strong against grass, so I thought, I mean, that might be a good starting point. Probably turned out I should have gone for the bug type first, so the bug type is actually a much lower level and would be a really good one to start with, but I think I take that one second, so yeah, we go for the grass one instead, and eventually, I don't know if it's, I think it might be next episode that we're going to do that. Can't confirm for sure if it is next episode, but I believe it is definitely this week. There will be an episode in this week that you will see the first gym. I think a mass outbreaks. There we are. That's what I was trying to remember what it was. No, mass outbreaks. So yeah, those question marks on the map. Mass outbreaks. Happy days. So yeah, look, my game is teaching me stuff. You know, I'm forgetting things, and my game is teaching me as I'm watching it again. So it's great. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get up there. I clearly can't seem to get up there. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem to fathom my brain why I can't get up there. It's probably because it's all mountainous. So I then noticed, oh, I can go out the east gate, not the west gate, sorry, I can go out the east gate and I can get to where I want to go. So I head to the east gate, and I think I then possibly go out the east gate, or I possibly go out the west gate. Really don't remember. It probably is going to be the east gate that I go out of. Can't ride in here. Well, maybe I should be able to. But yes. So there's the gate. And we go into a cutscene. The phone rings. Oh, hello, this is Klebo's phone, right? It's me, Arvin. I was a bit worried about whether or not something you did end up deciding to set out east, right? If so, you're not that far from the area where the Stony Cliff Titan is said to make its lair. Stories say it clings to cliffs, practically becomes part of the stone. Now maybe don't be staring up overhead all the time and looking for a Titan, only to go tumbling down off some cliff you didn't see. If that ever happens, you can open up your map app and call yourself a fly taxi. Some of those rocky areas are a real pain. If you like Titans, you know where to find me. I don't know if I like Titans or not. I mean, you probably didn't even say that, but now I'm saying, yeah, I like Titans, so... Teen Titans? Yeah, maybe. I do like Teen Titans, actually. I mean, who doesn't? Raven, I mean, yeah, she's cute. Starfire, cute. I know they're all kids, but technically teens. And yeah, that's not great either, I know. I get that. But it's a cartoon. They're just cute. That's what I'm saying. They're cute. Don't overthink it, guys. So we met a guy who's having a picnic, and he asked if we wanted to stay with him and join him for a little while. Of course, he then heals our Pokemon, which is very lovely. And he also gave us some ingredients as well, which we can then use to make our own sandwiches later. Now, I do have a picnic at some point, and the first picnic I have is not the most glamorous of picnics, so don't be prepared for anything amazing, I must say. I think I absolutely failed at making the sandwich as well, so hey-ho. Fun times. But now we're on this side, there's a lot of new Pokemon that we've not found before. So we've, of course, got to now fight everything. And first things first, we've got a Makihita. And also, they're level 10, so I was like, oh great, they're around my level, so I must be going the right direction. And doing the right thing, and finding the right direction to go. Not that there's really any direction you have to go, you can go any direction you want. It's just the Pokemon might suddenly become way too high level for you. And if they do, yeah, you may struggle. So you've got to be very careful. But that's why going out either the East Gate or the West Gate, it starts lower, so at least you can figure out which way is probably better for you. I went out the East Gate, and the East will then lead me to the Grass Gate, and to the city where the Grass type boss, I suppose they're bosses, they kind of is a boss, but Gym Leader, should I say, is actually the name of it, so yes, a Gym Leader. Oh, and look at that as well, we even got Quaxly evolving, so we got all 3 starters evolving in this episode. I mean, come on, how amazing is that? I mean, it wasn't that hard, of course, but how amazing is that? So Quaxly evolved into a Quaxwell. So Quaxwell. So Quaxly to Quaxwell. Quacks not so well, maybe. So he quacks well and he quacks not so well. And a Pokédog, which are great if you want to always be able to escape a battle. Which probably would come in handy if you do end up in a really, really high level area and you're like, oh, I need to get out of here. You can use Run with the Pokédog and replace yourself with a Pokédog, so then you don't get hurt. Could work, but I don't personally use them. I don't think I'd really care for them, but hey ho. Now this Rookidee is just being an absolute joke. I'm sure there's another word I could use, but joke is the word we're going to use in this scenario. And yeah, my hypnosis just doesn't seem to want to hit him. And I'm just getting more and more annoyed, so I'm like, screw it, I'm going to use a confusion. And hope for the best. Which, fortunately, it only took just over half damage, so, or about practically half damage. So I thought, great. Pokeball should now be able to catch the Pokemon. Or at least I would hope so. And it does, which is amazing. So, fabulous. But yep, we are going to start really exploring this side of things now, so more of the east area. There's a lot of mountains and things. And yes, there is a Titan over here as well, which we do come round to eventually. But for now, we're just aiming for that gym. That's all we really want to do. So that's our main focus. And we will do the other things as we go along. Or at least I learn that you're probably best to do the other things as well. So, but there's still plenty more Pokemon that I haven't caught yet. So, like this lovely little Pokemon here. That's a mushroom that almost looks like a house as well. It's called a Knackley. It looks like it's a mushroom with a chimney on it. And his eyes go red. So, take that as you will, I suppose. Again, I'm sure it evolves into something. I don't know what it does, if it does evolve. If you know what it evolves into, let me know down below. In the comments. I know I'm asking you to do a lot of things in the comments, but I don't really see a lot of comments, so it'd be nice to see some comments from you guys. And telling me what you're liking of the series, or just asking me a question. Asking me how I'm doing. Telling me how you're doing. You know, I want to just see some lovely comments, so please do leave something down below. It'd be lovely. Thank you. I'll stop rambling about comments now. So, just gone ahead and believe I caught that Pokemon. Don't think I beat it. I really hope I didn't. I wasn't really paying attention to really see that. So if you were paying attention, I'm sure you were, you'll know that I either did or didn't catch it. At this point, I have got rid of Poison Powder and learnt Synthesis instead. Why? I'm not sure. Genuinely not sure. Don't think I really care too much. Okay, I did catch it. I thought I had. But I think we're going to wrap it up here for this episode, so I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I know I already ranted about it, but leave a comment down below. And I will see you in the next one.